Okay. And we are back with the message from deep space. Last time, after we did Act 2, we went from still going to a bit deeper mathematical concepts, like, let me put the sound on, like geometry, algebra, all that stuff, to logical statements, to now we're using words, basically. So, let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, the last statement that I had issues with was maybe because I wasn't making these words mean the correct thing. So, for example, this could be alien. Instead of 0, this could be alien. Alien is language 0. And human is language 1. Up, or English. Anyway, now we got the word triangle. Triangle 0, in parentheses 1. Y0 equals pi. Triangle 0, sum, equals 2. Times Y0. Triangle area. Triangle 0 sum, rounded. Sum being the perimeter, right? Yep, perimeter. Triangle 0, perimeter, rounded to 2. 2 times y0, 2 times pi. Alright. So 2 times pi, calculator. 2 times pi. 3.14. It's gonna be a dot. Times 6.2 or 6.28. There we go. Next. Shape 0. 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. Query. Shape 0 equals triangle. 1, 2, 3. No, false. That's a square with 4 points. Okay. Okay, shape equals triangle tree. Nothing. Nothing equals triangle tree. 0.00. Oh, it's a 3-dimensional. Let's go with, I don't know, 3D for now. Oops, that's not even correct. Whatever. It's another shape. Triangle tree. 3 triangles. 0.000. Area rounded is 4.2. Area sum. That last transmission did use the word triangle correctly, right? Yeah, shape 0 equals triangle. What is this one? Equals triangle 3. 3 triangles. So something like... Is that just another triangle? It can't be a pyramid because that'll be 4 triangles. You get the reference tab, math, geometry, circle, triangle, square, a pentagon. Can that be divided into 3 triangles? 1, 2, 3. I mean, I guess so, but meh. It could also be made into 5 triangles. That'd make much more sense. I'm not sure. But it's another shape again. Probably not a cube. 0.000, 3-dimensional. It uses area and sum. But which are 2-dimensional concepts. Equals triangle tree. Meh. What if I go into 3D geometry? Sphere, cube, prisms, pyramid. Yeah, that's still 4 triangles. Meh. Let's call this... It's not cube, it's not square. B. B equals triangle tree. 0.000. B area, rounded, is 4.2. What's the sum of B? Let's assume it's another form of triangle. Area is base times height. Perimeter is 3 times the side if it's a regular sided triangle. It has 1 point at 0, 0, 0. Let's say its shape. Whoops. We've got a shape. This is the point number 1. There's triangle involved at 0, 0. Yeah, can't draw. 0, 0, 0. Its area is 4.2. Ah, fudge. That's too ugly. 4.2, which is equal to base times height divided by 2. Math, triangle. Base times height divided by 2. Which means if I can get the base, I can get the sum, the perimeter. Base times height out of 2. With just these data points, I'm not sure I can get there. I'm not sure I can get there with these data points. 0.000. Area rounded is 4.2. Now I'm missing something. 4.2. Base times height divided by 2. Height is A2 plus B2 equals C2. That's height. Height equals B squared plus C squared. I think it has to do with B. Triangle tree. Well, if it's a square, it's going to be easy. Let's assume it's a square. Because it makes things easier. Not even a rectangle, a square. 4.2. So let me see. 4.2 would be one side times one side. So calculator. 4.2 divided by 2. That'll give us one of the sides. 2.1. Then we can do 2.1 times 4. Because that's 4 sides for the perimeter. 8.4. 8-4. Nope. So it's not a square. Unless I had the wrong... Unless I need to make it like a... maybe it has to put a dot in there. No. No, dots need space. 4.2. Yeah, okay. Like this. What if I do 2.1? Nope. Ah, thank God we got an idea. Help. What's B? Dr. Tick, read this back to me. Tell me what you get out of it. A B is a triangle in 3 dimensions. Does that mean that it's a sphere? with radius 1. So that what remains? Just the sum rounded, right? So now I gotta find that formula somewhere. Bleh. A sphere. A three-dimensional... What? A three-dimensional triangle is a sphere? I'm trying to imagine it. I don't see it. Whatever. So let's just call it a sphere. For now. Sphere. I don't get that. No, I don't. 3D circle? Sure. Sphere works. Okay, a 3D circle, I get it. Circle, yes. But triangle? That's a circle? Triangle is supposed to be a circle? Huh. Wait a second. Circle. Circle is shape. y0 times 2, y1. y0 times 2 plus y1 times 2 equals y2. No, that's a triangle. Those are triangle equations. So, shape 0 equals triangle. Well, okay. The pi does get in there, but why do we have a a2 plus b2 equals c2? Or squared, whatever. y0 squared plus y2 squared equals y2 squared. Yeah, no, that's a triangle equation. Answers shape 0. So shape 0 equals triangle y2. y3 is pi. Stop. The sum of the triangle is y2, 2 times y2 times pi. 2 times y2 times pi. I guess it works. That's not time, that's squared. Let me use a different dictionary symbol for this. Yeah. Exponent. This. Yep. That should help. So I don't get confused for the future. Okay, so this is a circle, not a triangle. Circle. Nah, that makes sense. Circle. They're defining a specific type of shape. Intriguing, which you will soon see why. Oh no, those days are behind me. Okay. So now we're looking for the sum of the sphere. We have its area. We have a single point. Sphere. Volume, which is not one of the things that they're asking us of. I don't think we have a word for volume, actually. Is area supposed to be volume? No, it's not. That's not it. I don't think. Area. Yeah, no. Size. I guess it depends on in a 2D thing. It's not volume. It's gonna be area. In a 3D area, it's going to be volume. So I guess it makes sense. So now we get volume is 4.2. Does it work? Not physics. Math. 2D geometry. No, not 2D. 3D. So we have volume. Oh, I see. Yeah, so we get a radius from this. Okay, so volume equals... Give me a whiteboard. I don't know circle equations good enough to make it in my head. Volume equals 4 thirds times pi times radius times something. A dictionary reference. 4 times pi, or 4 thirds times pi times radius cubed. So if I want to get to radius cubed, it's going to be volume divided by radius cubed equals this. So instead it's going to be volume divided by 4/3 times pi. There we go. Equals radius cubed. Okay, so in the end, what we do is we do 4.2 divided by 4/3 times pi. Okay, calculator. 4/3. Copy, paste. 4/3 times pi. 3.14 times. Okay, copy, paste. Then 4.2. That seems like it's gonna be 1. Just 1. No, 0.5. No. So we got 4/3, which is 1.33. 4/3, 1.33. That's fine. 4/3 times pi. So 3.14 times equals basically 4.2. But let's see if I can do this correctly. Please round for me. Yeah, 4.2. Okay. So 4.2 divided by 4.2. It's gonna be 1. So 1 is the radius, because 1's cubed is still 1. Okay, so 1 is the radius. So how do I get to the sum? Damn it. Go over here. Area 4 times pi times 1. Alright, I can do that. Let's try. Maybe here the area... No, volume, area. Okay, now let's go with area. 4 times pi times 1. So 4 times pi. 4 times pi. Oop. Rounded. 12.5. Or just 12. Or 12.56. Alright, 0.5. Nope. 5.6. Nope. So sphere 0 sum. Sum being... Damn you. Perimeter. The perimeter of the sphere 0 which would be, so if the radius is 1, if I transmit that into this, that'll be 2 times pi times 1. So 2 times pi. 2 times pi. Maybe 6 point something. 6.2 or 6.28. Nope. Let me check back the idea. Circle, defining a specific type of shape. Intriguing. I wish you will see soon why. No, that's not it. That's not it either. 3D circle. Read this back to me. Tell me what you get. A sphere is a circle in 3 dimensions with a radius of 1. What remains is just to find the sum, rounded. I gotta find that sum, that formula. Find the perimeter. It doesn't, okay, so sphere. Find the perimeter of the sphere with a radius of 1. Rounded. That's not too bad. Sphere. Formula to graph a sphere. x2 plus y2 plus z squared equals radius squared, where r is the radius. (4.2). How can we get to 4.2? Does this, if the radius is 1, does this equal to 4.2? 4/3 times pi. Yeah, it does. Okay, so that works. Okay, so we got that answer correctly. So now if I get to area 4 times pi times 1 squared. 4 times pi. Four times pi. 12.56. If I round this to 2, round 2, just 12, 13. Okay. Whatever, man. Yay. y0 squared, y0, y1 squared plus y2 squared. No, y0 squared plus y1 squared plus y2 squared equals y3 squared. Radius is the radius. 1. No. We don't have a word for that. Sphere. What do you want to put? Answers sphere. Yep. Sphere 0 with a radius of 2. Rounded area is y0. The sum rounded is y1. Input y0, y1. Alright, sure. 1 is 4/3. So 4/3 times pi, rounded, times pi, times 4. No, times 8, because this is a cubed. 33.5, or 34. Need to make sure I did it right. Yep, that's cubed. That's volume, which is going to be area. So I did it right. 2 times 2 times 2, or 8, yep. Let's round this, just to make sure. I'll let the computer do the rounding, because I don't want to have to try a bunch of answers. 33, alright, so up. 33 dot. And then the other one, we have 4 times pi times 8 times 4. Okay. Times 4. 50. Did I get it right? Boo, boo. I did a mistake. Let's see. What was the mistake? Which is another 2-part input. I found those, no brute forcing. So what are those 2 parts you're looking for? Area and sum of a sphere. With radius 2. What makes you think it's 2? 2 follows sphere. Okay, cool. Did I just reverse them? So if I do 50, 33, is that gonna work? Did I mess up the formula? I must have messed up the formula. 4 times pi times 4. So that'll be 16 times pi, basically. 16 times pi times, yep, and rounded is 50, 50, right? We're gonna verify. Round. Yep, that's 50. Radius is 2. 2 times 2, 4. That one works. One has to be 50, so let's try and correct the other one. 4/3 times pi times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8. 8. Okay. It's probably going to be giving me the same answer if I just redo this. But let's try. I must have messed it up somehow. 4/3. Alright. Times pi. Okay. Times 8. Okay. And then just to check. 33.49 whatever. Rounded to 2 is 33. Am I inputting this incorrectly? Y0, Y1. Oh, I see. I see what the mistake is. Look at that. Here. No longer has a space. It's a formatting issue. I'm gonna put a space, just so this doesn't happen again. Okay. 33. 50. That should do the trick. No, it doesn't. 3350. Here, sum, area sum. Did we not use area sum in the last problem? Sum, area sum. 4.2, which is the first equation. When we got it right. Let me make sure that 2 cubed is 8, I guess. 2 cubed. Yeah, that's 8. So 8 times 4/3, or 1.33. 10 times 3.14. Yeah. Let me inverse them just to be sure. 50, 33. Nope. There's some other kind of formatting issue. Space, space. Answer, space. Space, space. Space, space, yep. It's a dot, yep. 33 is 33. 16 times pi. 50.2. Just to make sure, I'm gonna round it. Two round. That's 50. Sphere, radius of 2. I think I see another issue. This needs 2 spaces. Damn you, formatting. I hate that so badly. And now I gotta re-put in all the answer. See if which ones wasn't correct. 50. 33. Now this should be correct. At least for the formatting. Okay. Let's try and make sure in that case. So we get the correct numbers. 33 is the answer you get when you do 8 times 1.33. Yep, so 33 is this answer, so that's the first one, yep. And 50 is the second one, so 3350, yes. This is another formatting issue. Space, space. Nope, that's good. This should be the answer. Obviously, there's something wrong. 2 times 2, 4. Well, let's retry the calculations then. So first, yep, these are in correct order. 4. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 4, 16. 16 times pi. Right? That's the correct thing we did last time, right? One times 4, 4 times pi. Yep, that's about right. So 16. Or let's go the long way. 4 times pi. Okay, times. And then this times 4. Times, yeah, no, times 4. 50.224, which ruled around to 50. Unless you want me to do 50.2, because you don't count zeros. No. In parentheses, 2 answers, dot. Is that not what you want from me? Help. I've done the formulas. What am I missing? Let me use another calculator. Let me use my own computer's calculator. That should make things easier because it has a pi button. So, 4 thirds. Now, wait, now, where is it? 4 thirds times pi. Actually, it doesn't have a pi button. But why though? Right, try it times 3.14 times 8. Right? 4 thirds is times 8. No, yeah, times 8. Times 8. 33.49. Is it 34? Or do you want me to round it to 34? Is that what this is? Fuck you. Why though? But why? No. Nah. 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 Calculator. 33.49999. Round 2. 33. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Sphere, radius of 3. I'm going to do the same thing with 3 rounds. Okay, cool. So 1.3333 times 3.14 times... Why do we do 4 times pi every time? When it should just be 4.18 every... whatever. Times 3 times 3, 9 times 327. 113. That seems clear enough. It doesn't actually ask me to put in the area, it just asks me to put in the sum. Alright. What if I just put in 113? Quick shortcut. Yeah, okay. Must have been equal on both sides. Okay, we got a bunch of signals. 1 equals y0, another one equals y1, another one equals y2. 0.0 y1 equals 1. Alright, let's put with z1, z2, and z3. Z. Actually, no, they're all different signals. Wait. Not Z. Let's go with A, B, and C for now. A, B, C. And now we gotta redo the formatting. 2 spaces will be fine for now. Okay. C. Formatting, thank you. Okay, how about now? A, B, C. A equals Y1, B equals Y2, C equals Y, whatever. 0.0 A1, 148. 0.0, 148. 0.0 A, 0.0 B, 0.0 C. That seems good enough. Okay. Shape 0, 0.0, 0.1, stop. 0.6, 0.7. Shape 0 point number equals 8. Shape 0, 0.0 is 0, 0, 0. Shape 0, AY, BY, CY. Shape 0y is equals. It has 8 points. It's an 8-point shape. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, that's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's 8 points. Shape 0.0 is 0, 0, 0. Shape 0 AY, BY, CY. Shape 0 Y number. Three. Okay. Whatever. Shape 0, 0.0, 0, 0, 0.1, 0, 1, 0.2, 1, 1. Shape 0 numbers of y's equals 2. So 0 and 1. A or B or C. Shape 0 point, input B. A. Oh, is it 0, 1, 2? Are those just numbers? 1, 2, or 3? Or 0, or 1, or 2? If A is 0, then I'll be A. Okay. Can I make a number in here? No, I can't. All right, A. Shape 0, 0.0, 0.1, 0.2, 0.3. So 4 points. 0, 0, 0, 6, 2, 6, 2. Shape 0. Oh, AD. Dictionary. What do we got? D is distance. Length. Yeah, distance. Shape 0. First distance equals 0, y0. Second distance equals y1. Alright, so that'll be 6 and 2. 6, 2. And then you put in the parentheses. 6, 2 or 2, 6. Alright, let's go with 2, 6. Hey, doggy. The dog is here. Circle y numbers equals 2. What's the radius? 2. Nope. A, B, or C? C. Nope. B. No. A. No. Y. No. 1. No. 0. No. Circle y is equals 2. Circle, in parentheses, input. 3.14. Not point, it's gonna be a comma. No. Let me check out what we did for the numbers of y's before. Shape y's equals 3. 1, 2, 3. Point 0, 0, 0, 0. Shape 0 has 8 points. Number of a point, number of y's. What do you guys want to say instead of y? I mean, so far it's been good, but do you have any other things? X, variable. 2 variable for the circle, radius and pi. We don't have a name for radius, right? No. We tried A, B, and C. Can I do A, Y? What would that look like if I did that? A, Y. Let's try that. No. Let's try the other ones, B and C. No. Oops. I want me to give it the radius of the number. It has 2 variables. Circle Y has 2. Circle has 2 variables. Give me the radius. I don't know, man. Radius and pi. Pi and radius. If I just give you this. Replace this one. Nope. Can I do it A? A2 B2? This? No. I don't have a variable for R, so about AY for radius. Just Y. Or Y0. No. Just Y. No. Y1. No. AY. No. Shape 0, number of variables, 2, 0 and 1. A or B or C. Shape 0, point. A, B. 0, 1. So that'll be B. The variable 2. No. AD equals Y0. BD equals Y1. Equals D, distance. No. Have we used distance for circles before? Area, perimeter, side, radius. We're just putting data. No. If I try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That doesn't seem probable. Have we tried 0? I think we've tried 0. No. 3. Let's go up to 10. What if I just call it a line? A line or a line? Just to signify radius. No. 2. Is it gonna be a 2? 1, 2? No, probably not. Why? Probably the formatting of Y and A. It'll be AY. No. AY0? No. Can I just say line 0? You'd think you'd be using A, B, or C, but we haven't really figured out what A, B, or C mean. They're kind of placeholders. And we've already put input A, B, and C. Put in 0, 1, 2. Does it match? Zero, 1, 2. 0 equals y0, 1 equals y1, 2 equals y2. 0.0, 0.1, 0.2. That works. Shape 0, 0.0 to 0.8. It has 8 points. Shape 0, 0y, 1y, 2y. Numbers of y's, 3. Okay. That's 3. Wait, what is that? Shape 0 has 8 points. Okay. Shape 0, 0.0 is 0, 0, 0. Shape 0 in parentheses, so that would be circle 0y, 0y, 1y, 2y. Okay, so that'll be 0y dot 1y. How about that? I think, did we already do that? Yeah, we already did that. Numbers of y's, 2. Numbers of y's, 3. So shape 0, here we have circle, input, and we have here the y's. Shape 0, y's number 3. Shape 0, y's number 2. Shape 0, oh, is it gonna be with a known 0 or 1 or 2? Shape 0 point. Input 1. That's for a point though. 0, 1. Shape 0, 0.1 to 4. 0.0, 0, 0, 0.1, 0, 6, 0.2, 2, 6. Shape 0. Distance 0 is y1. y0. Shape 0. Distance 1 is y1. 2, 6. It looks like we have this here. Circle y number 3. Circle y number 3. Yeah. And then circle input. We have 0 in parentheses, 0y, 1y, 2y. What if one of those is, let's say 0y, and then 3.4? How about that? Because we know that's one of the variables. No. Oh god, I don't want to do this. Did I already get an idea, or was I supposed to get an idea beforehand? I don't want to do this, man. Radius 2. We already did that a while ago. 2 follows sphere. This is circle, though. Did they use circle in parentheses for radius? No circles so far. We already, wait, did we change group? Circles and spheres. Sphere, sphere. Sphere equals 3D circle. Circle 0, in parentheses 1. We circle 0. Just the nomenclature. No. Circle 0. We already tried that. Circle y equals 2. Circle input. It's not a circle 0, it's a theoretical, the concept of a circle. The concept of a circle has 2 variables. What are these variables? Is it going to be some area? Some area? No. We've tried numbers. Let's try names. Sphere, no. 0, 1, 2. No. It's gonna be point line. Point line. No, just point. A point. That had the formatting for this, by the way. Entry not found A, that's right. 0D, 1D, a point. Shape 0 point, input 1. 0, 1. Oh, by the way, I gotta put some formatting thing. Space, thank you. Space, space. Space, space. All right, thank you. Right, oh wait, A is another thing. Zero point. Nope. Why though? But why? Shape 0, distance 0 is y0. Shape 0, distance 1 is y1. Yeah, that makes sense. Numbers of variable in circle are 2. Just like over here. Numbers of variable in a shape equals 2. Circle 0.01. Let's try that. 0.01. Nope. What if I just do 0, 1 like this? It should be the correct formatting. No. Shape 0, y equals 2. 0 or 1 or 2. 1. Shape 0 point. Circle 2. It doesn't say circle point, it just says circle. Just circle. Circle input. In parentheses. Which is going to be the radius. How can I conceptualize? Can't we just have the name radius? Let me look this up. I think I'm not the only online resource anymore. Message from deep space 191. Let's see. Got an AI answer. Boop, 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 boop. No, it doesn't. Shut up, AI. You're just making stuff up. The message from deep space. Transmission 191. No. No, nothing. Okay. Come on. 191. What are we looking? Circle. Numbers of variables are 2. What do you want from me? You want the radius? How can I signify to you that I'm putting in the radius? We don't have the word radius. We haven't used radius before, I don't think. Actually, circle. Circle is a shape. y0 squared, y2 squared, y2 squared. Shape 0 is a circle. Shape 0 equals circle y2. y3 is pi. So shape 1 equals circle input. So, how did I get to 3 here? Circle. Circle is a shape. Yep, it sure is a shape. So shape equals, shape 0 equals circle. Equals circle y2. That's the radius. y2. y3 is 3.14. The sum of a circle is this. The area of a circle is this. y4 is 2 plus equals 3 times 2. Shape 1. So shape 1 circle, radius is 3. Yes. We have number of variables are 2 for the circle. So how am I going to get a radius from this? Yeah, I can see y0 plus y2 equals y3. Circle 1. y0 is 3.14. 2 times y0. Circle 0 sum is 2 times y0. Circle 0 area is y0. Why is here the sum 2 times y? Oh wait, that's because we're using 2D geometry. Area is 2 times the radius. Yeah, okay. We've already tried 0. y0. I don't know. I can't put numbers to this. It doesn't ask me for numbers. It's asking me for a concept. I don't think we can get it from just knowing that a circle has 2 variables. I don't think we can get to the radius. y0 plus y2 equals y2 squared. Just y2. Oh, thank God, somebody. Please give me a Q. It's not a Q. Just turned on the auto to burp. Yeah. Press Y. I don't know. In the case it's up to later. Please don't. Oh, I created Batista. Okay, Y2. No. Just Y1s. So no spaces. How about that? No. Y0. No. Y0 sequence squared, then Y1 sequence squared. How about that? I forgot to add the plus. Plus. Well, that has to be correct, mathematically speaking, but that's not the answer they want from me. It doesn't help to put numbers. 0 sequence squared, then 1 sequence squared. Or if I say Y0 like this. Or if I say circle. Sphere. We tried 0, 1, 2 already. 0, 1, 2. Bad formatting. Nope. 0, 1. No. Just a 1. No. Alien. No. What do you mean you haven't found alien? That is a word. That is a word. No, no, you're wrong, computer. You're wrong. Did I write alien? Yeah, that's what I did. What if I say distance 0? Or line 0. I think I have better odds just looking off online because this is getting ridiculous. A message from deep space. Please help. 191. Like this. Please help. Please help. Help. Help me. Help me. I need help. Somebody. I'm tired of saying that. Because I have A, B, and C mistranslated. That's probably what's happening. Oh well. I think we have here the AI generated article I saw last time, which didn't really help, but was at least somewhat along the correct lines. Meh. Nothing about what I'm facing, though. Please help. Help me. Let me try 191. Boo-doo-boo-boo. What It doesn't seems like a lot of people are stuck. Help. Yeah, I'm the only one stuck. Is it gonna be something like 0y dot 1y? Like this? Nah, I did it correctly anyway. Boop, 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 boop. Looks like people are just talking about random stuff at this point. Maybe it's because they have different translation for their dictionary. Apparently it's looking for X and Y. Unfortunately, we only have a Y. What about Y0? Y1. How about that? Now. XY. Do we have... Did somebody ask me to put a Y somewhere? So I know this is X. But it's some... Is this Y? That'll be Y. And then 0. Like this? No. Doesn't seem... I guess I'm not the only one stuck. Let's see. Apparently it's related to transmission 189. Which I did make the link. 0 or 1 or 2. I feel like I did this, but 0, 1. I have to put in point 0, 1. What? Wait, whoa, 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 whoa. No. Nah. I'm looking at the recording because I'm pretty sure I already did this thing here. Wait a second. Okay, I found the issue. Here's where it was. If I look at transmission 190, the answer here of XY is written like this when we try this one. If we try here, we can see here it said 0y or 1y, and we tried this one. If I look here, where was it? And if I look at 189, wait, why is 189 the one that gave me the correct one? Because of this one, input 0.1. We tried that a couple times, but it usually was 0y or y0 or y0.y1. So we tried it a couple times, and it only worked when we put in 0.1. So when we tried 0y and 1y, I thought that was it, which was the thing that we tried. Anyway, Sphere has 3 y's. So 0, 1, 2. Yay. So maybe this is XYZ. Spatial dimensions, yeah. This is X, well, we already have X for multiply, which I'm going to have to replace with can I do this? Yep, that works. Okay, and then I go here and go with X, Y, Z. Where we have a Y. Oh, that's right. Ooh, A. No, clean. Come on, Baptiste. There's only one character long. And not feeling it. Maybe later. Batista, you said maybe later. Now's later. Z. Okay, I admit. Clean. Yeah! And then Y. Hey, Batista, it's only one character long. I see Dr. Ticken did Y. You wanna? Nope. Oh well. Answers. Sphere area, XYZ. Answers. Sphere 0, 1, 0. Sphere 1, 3. Okay. Area, XYZ. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. Alright, so sphere 4. Let me check the formatting to be sure. To be like this. Sphere 4. Then inside the area. Area is gonna be 9. And then we have a dot. Nope. Something, something, something. They follow a pattern. 1, 2, 3. So this will be 4. Next. 2, 4, 6. This will be 8. 0, 0, 0, 0. 0. This follows the pattern. Should be correct. Unless I missed more formatted somewhere along the way. Yeah, we got it. Let's see. Answers. Sphere 0, 1. Negative 1, negative 1, negative 1. Sphere 1, 1. Negative 1, negative 1, 1. Negative 1, 1, negative 1. Negative 1, 1, 1. 1, negative 1, negative 1. 1, negative 1, negative 1. 1, 1, 1. So, sphere 0, stop. To sphere 8, R. Shape 0. Sphere 0 to sphere 8, R. One input. Sphere 0, those are spheres. Sphere 0 to sphere 8 are a shape. They make a shape. A shape made of 8 spheres. Did they put in 1, 1, 1? 1, 1, 1. Yep. Sphere 0, 1836. 0, 0, 0. Sphere 1, 1. 4096. Sphere 1, add sphere 1, add sphere 1. Stop. Is it bigger or smaller? Sphere 1 is bigger or smaller than sphere 0. I see. So sphere 0 has a radius of 1836, or as in a radius. Sphere 1 has a radius, has a radius of 1, but is displaced by 4098. Sphere 0 has the bigger radius. Area bigger, greater than, or lower than. Yep. Sphere equals bleh. Planet. Let's try that for now. Planet. Sphere, planet. Spheres are planet. Planets are spheres. Okay, so far so good. Whatever this word is means sphere, or has a meaning of sphere. Answer, sphere 0. So sphere equals planet. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Something A0. Or has a radius of A0. We have some formatting issues. -1. A0 is greater than -1, and A0 is lower than 65. Between 1 and 64. Okay. Who knows? Who A0? Input equals 0. Planet XYZ area who? Just a shape. It's like a shape but in 3 dimensions. Answers: sphere 0, A3, -1, 12, 8.5, and sphere 0 who is 32. Between 1 and 64. So sphere 0 equals planet, in parentheses, all of these points. Alright, so that's radius, that's x, y, z, that's who, that's the area. Okay? -1. I mean, I can read it, but I'm not sure I understand the meaning. -1, 12, 8-5. Next is the area. Area is A3. And who is 32? It's something that is between 1 and 65. That's very specific. That should be the correct nomenclature. Yep. Transmission grouped. Something answers planet. Big. Between 1 and 65. What's this new grouping we just got? Place spheres. Planet. Sphere is planet. Sphere 0, so sphere equals B. Who A0? A0 is between -1 and 65. Between -1 and 65. Do we have in the reference sheet anything that ends in 65? Physics. Atoms. Looking for the keyword 65 or 64. Protons. Oh wait, look at that. Proton. Probably the same as a neutron's mass, but 1,836 times the electron's mass. I might have fumbled my way through this one. Electron. Mass. Negligible mass. Neutron. Isotope. Different numbers of neutrons. Since the overwhelming majority of hydrogen atoms have no neutrons, is there a maximum amount of 65? Radioactive decay, half-life. It might have been. This might be neutrons, electrons, atoms, protons, but I'm not sure I can get it. Half-life, the speed of light, mass of atoms, nuclear fusion. Chemistry, maybe the periodic table. Nah, that's more than 65, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Okay, no, that's more than 65. Oh well. Astronomy? Star, planet, moon, galaxy, neutron star. 9 planets. How many bodies are there in our solar system? Oh well. Oh well. I'm not sure what this is. Big answers. Planet. Alright. We're getting there. Planet number equals input. Big. Planet 1. Planet -1. Planet 0. Planet 0 again. Planet 0 again. Planet 0 again. So I can see 1, 2, 3. 3 planets. Right? Now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. How about that instead? 6 planets. Yes. Data. Planet 0, Planet 1, Planet 2. Planet 3, Planet 4, Planet 5, Planet 6. Bigger or smaller? Data 0 or Data 1? We have a bunch of numbers that mean nothing. Planet 0, Planet 1, Planet 2, Planet 3, Planet 4, Planet 5, Planet 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is all of these. Then it has Planet 0. -3, 5, -6, 6. -3, 5, 6. Well, it's one or the other, so I can brute force it, but I'm not sure I can get to the answer without the brute forcing. Planet 0, Planet 1, Planet 2. Planet 3, Planet 4, Planet 5, Planet 6. This one has more planets. 32. Key word. Key point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 0 or 32. This is the area. Or this is the who. Between 1 and 64. Isotopes. Proton, the nucleus, the limit atomic number, as seen on the periodic table, is the amount of protons in its nucleus. 1836. Figuring this out right now will make things easier later. Where did I see 1386? One, 386. Where is it? Answer: spheres 1386 or 1. 4096. Sphere 1. Add sphere 1. Add sphere 1. Add 4 sphere 1s. And the sphere 1 was smaller than sphere 0. That's a order of magnitude. Sphere 0 is a proton. Or at least sphere 1 is an electron. Add 4 electrons. But we don't have the words for that anyway. Sphere equals planet. Let's try that. Electron. Electron. No. Neutron, proton. No. We have big, which is made of planets. So that'll be an atom, right? Nah. Alright. Alright. Well, we tried. Proton 0, proton 1, proton 2, proton 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means that data 1 is bigger than data 0. Data 0 is smaller. And then after that, you just put in some extra stuff. No? Shucks. Guess it's the other one. I was really putting for area over too. Which means it has bigger protons. Oh, that's it? We definitely did not get those last 3. Oh well. Autodoc transcript booting on. Where's Batista? Didn't he call this meeting? Thinking to get rid of us. What? I wouldn't put it like that, but yes, Dr. Batista said it was best we clear the room. It wasn't good to make that call. I want you all working on the translation. Yeah, you tell him, boss. Just a moment, Dr. Doppler. He's doing so in our best interests. He said he needed us to step away so he could program something. He did say if we didn't have some new program, it would be difficult to continue. This better not be another confetti situation. Confetti? What are we talking about? Don't tell me about the confetti. Now wait, what is this about confetti? We cracked the alien's language. I'm listening. Alan? Tell me how. We'll have to communicate with a sphere. Is with sphere. And use that to learn how to master energy and intergalactic travel? We're getting there. But because maybe overplaying our progress. Yeah, I was starting to realize that. Regardless, I trust Batista's working hard. Even if he wasn't paid, he'd want to be here working on the computer. Maybe I could save some budget there. You could give a salary to me. Never mind. Dr. Tig, did we ever get some clarity on the transmission that we discussed last week? I haven't seen alien or human again, so we have nothing new with which we can proceed. Let me know if that changes. Now let's head home. Good night, team. Good night. Yay. Week 13. Circle, sphere, X, Y, Z, proton, who atoms. Good. I was kind of hoping I could get a trophy this week, though I didn't really do anything to stand out, and Dove didn't even give one out at all. Nothing in Batista's log. Dear Diary, it was a surprisingly mundane week for how climactic last week's transmission appeared. Perhaps I've missed some of the subtext of the latest transmissions. This is merely building to a new peak. I never found out what that confetti was all about. Sounds mischievous. If these aliens are trying to convey the concepts of basic physics, they could have linked it to the hydrogen line. But no. Now but no. They don't have any ears for what X, Y, Z and what who big atoms means. Cool, guys, cool. Guess we'll figure it out. Let's see. Circle equals input. Atom, proton. Alright, we're back. Good morning, everyone. So what's this update, Batista? I've been curious about it all night. Visual window. If a message contains atom with protons, this window will draw the protons as described in 3D space. Is my best interpretation of answer spheres. It's amazing. Control the zoom and the rotation of the atom with the scroll bar. Believable that you did this overnight. My research is often focused on graphics programming. It's unfair to say I did this entirely overnight. Looks like he's been gumble. Humidity doesn't hurt, Akers. What do we got? Okay. That's a lot of gosh darn protons. Right. Some of these circles are bigger than others. 2 circles. Alright. Those are points. Shape. Let me go in shape and points. Oh, we don't have point. There's gonna be a shape, but like in 3D, so... visual for now. And those are... data points for now. Which are circles. Something to draw. But we can't use point. Draw. Draw. And I still don't know who is, but who is this point here? Oh well. I mean, now at least we can see it, but I don't have the translation for these things anyway. 2 circles. Alright. The visual. It's your interpretation, Dr. Tick. It'll be the eyes, it'll be the ears. And then the ears, there's no sound. Oh, well, we'll be here to help you to respond to transmission. I hope so. A0 point, or A0 shape, or A0 line. Input equals A0, A1. A1 equals number of A0s. Alright, so it's line 2. A0 equals visual. Draw this. Hey, that works. This is working pretty well. Alright, so line dot 2. Now, A0 is a point or a shape or a line. It is a line. A1 is the number of A0s. It seems like that's what I'm... that's what I did. Another one of these visual transmissions, and it's a 2-parter. The first A, I assume, is the type that is interested in the visual, whether it's a point, line, or shape. The second A is asking for the numbers of whatever it is. Look at. That matches what we gathered. Let's say they drew 3 shapes with all those little draws. Just put shape 3, right? I see 2 lines. Shape 2 then? 2 shapes? No. Input equal line dot 2, like this. Yeah, okay. What do we have this time? What is the 5th parameter described in each draw? It's who. Correct, but what does who mean? I have too confidence in its radius. What is that supposed to mean? You're throwing a quick job at Dr. Dick? I don't mean that with any offense, Dr. Dick. We simply have little on which to base our understanding. That's what I thought. The first 3 values are x, y, and z, and the 4th are area. Could who mean rotation? No, spheres are rotationally symmetrical. Rotating a draw would make no difference. Then what could it mean? Batista, you know, it's inputted in there. Batista, you know the answer, you already put it inside your visual. I'll go with radius for now. Between 1 and 64. Yeah. Draw 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think it's the radius. For now, I'm gonna put that in there. Radius. Draw input equals alien. Input equals alien. Okay, so I just put it alien. What? Okay. But the answer is simply one signal, and that is whatever the visual is intended to represent. Ah, so when it said aliens, it means the language. So, radius. No. Visual, draw, circle, sphere. The meteor. Earth, moon, meteor. Draw input. No, draw. Draw input equals alien. Draw input equals alien. That's draw number 2. Is this one. Draw 1. Earth, the moon, the meteor. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Data 0 is draw 0. Data 1 is draw 1 and draw 2. Data 3, input. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 draws. Draw 0, that's data 0. Draw 1 is draw 1 and draw 2. Where's draw 2? This one? Can I not zoom in? Yeah, okay. That's draw 4. That's draw 3. Draw 1, draw 2. So draw 3, draw 4. How are you supposed to... Yeah, no, that's good. Wait, no, I'm supposed to put a line. Oh, it worked. Alright, cool. It's drawing. Input equals a visual. That's the meteor. Alien. No. That's not a meteor. Input equals a visual. What am I visualizing right now? Human? No. Language? Yeah. Language is the meteor. Or this thing here. Oh, did it change? A it's unusual for you to call us in for meetings so early in the week. There's something the 4 of you must see. Look at the meteor. Those orbs protruding from the muscle strut. They're glowing? The color is changing. Red, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. The rainbow. And it turns off for a beat. Decided 4.5 months ago? Why now? I was hoping you forward would know. Did anything happen recently? We just clear a visual transmission, but nothing unusual. Any odd frequencies, Batista? I can see his gears turning. No, it will not work. What is it, Batista? Our displays will not suffice. Only a single phosphor layer. He's moving about the computer screens. The electron gun fires at a layer of phosphor behind the glass. The electrons excite the phosphor so it emits light. That tracks from my understanding, except that there are 3 layers of phosphor. Just one. That is the problem. There's 3. No, 1. What's going on, Carrie? I'm not sure myself, Alan. There are 3 layers of phosphor, 1 for each color channel. Correct, if these were color displays. I feel like Mom and Dad are fighting, Carrie. I think, do you follow? Color displays have 3 layers of phosphors. The electron beams fires to hit the red layer, the green layer, and the blue layer. That comes together and makes it the full color image. If only these were color displays. These are color displays. What? These are 3-channel color displays. Red, blue, green. What? You didn't know this? I thought I communicated this whole time? How'd you not know? Did I not tell you? This whole time? Okay, I don't think I've seen Bethesda like this. This whole time the aliens were speaking to us in colors. The radius, like you said, Alan, was the color. Ah, I see. Bethesda, that's okay. We could have had color displays this whole time. I was only using the green channel. I figured the green looked was a stylistic choice, alright. They were busy programming some other menus. Ah, geez, I got a fancy custom computer setup, real cutting-edge stuff. And I failed to inform the computer programmer. I take full responsibility. I'm sorry, Dr. Batista. It is okay. I program now. Batista, you should head home with the rest of us and get some sleep. Be nice and fresh tomorrow. Alan, hold down. I think we should let him. I think he needs this. Just a moment. What made you think of color displays now? Meteor orbs are the color gamut for the visual. Radius is draw color. I'll go fetch the system architecture diagram right away. We'll reconvene soon. Good plan. I go work now. Alright, at least we got a bit further. But language and alien are now different. Alien means meteor. Basically. Words named, no new words. Relief. Clocking out early today while Batista works on the color displays. Those will be pretty cool come morning. But man, it's nice to get home a little earlier. Sometimes I lose track of how hard I've been working, and an unexpected break comes like a cool breeze. Color displays, unbelievable. Dear Barry, I thought about staying late with Batista, just to keep him company while he works on the color visuals. I realized I'd likely just get in his way. He gets in a groove, and this one I think he needs to see through as soon as possible. Hey, bad without Batista. Man, I let him down. It seems we have some issues. What I thought were protons and electrons were in fact visual aid, which Batista knew all along, but forgot to inform us. Oh my god. Color. Alright, and you guys forgot to get the ideas for these words, but whatever, it's fine. I got you. Color. They push to the visualize window. Visualize window has grayscale color based on draw value. Hey Kerry, you told us we updated right off the get-go. Also reoriented the visualize window axis. Why is that? The thing's response of language was accepted last transmission. It looked sideways, so our dimensions were wrong. It looked like it was knocked over. How does the change work? If we are graphing a draw in 3 dimensions, we use it as x, y, and z, where x is horizontal, y is vertical, and z is depth. Now y and x are flipped. X, Z, Y. So they're saying the second parameter is near and far. Third is up and down. Why not ordering the conventions? Why would they prioritize depth over verticality? You have to ask them. X, Z, Y. Okay. A, B, Z, Well, whatever. It's fine. For now. So language was the meteor. Yeah. Meteorite. Does that make sense to our previous understanding? Meteorite, our word. No. Meteorite, our transmission. Meteorite transmission number. Well, meteorite, our transmission. Meteorite transmission numbers 177. Meteorite 0. Alien or meteorite 0. Alien from previous meteorite 0, add human. Human or meteorite 1. Answer was human from previous meteorite 1, add alien to previous. Okay, I think that works. Do we have a visual here? Shape 0, line number equals input. Ah, I see. One, two, three. It's a triangle. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 or 6. Ah, it was 3. But we organize our dimensions as X, Y, Z. Why that order? Because that's the alphabet? Because we prioritize our horizontal perception over verticality and depth. That's what she meant. We see the world in 3 dimensions, which eliminates depth. For us humans, our horizontal movement is easier to control. We can run along the ground for long distances. We cannot jump high or burrow low. Our field of vision is biased for the horizontal axis. And a good point. We can see much wider than we can tall, since our eyes are the same vertical but different horizontal. Depth perception we typically order last. Our 2 eyes do not help. My granny Beth had 1 good eye. Couldn't put coffee in it if it were. Could pour coffee if it would save her life. She misjudged and poured all on the table, or worse, the customer. We lost her job at the diner that way. Sorry for your grandmother. Even the alien organized depths before verticality. The reason the aliens prioritize the depth perception over vertical. Let me get this straight. You're saying if Granny were an alien, she'd have no issue pouring coffee? That might be an oddly succinct way to put it. But the question remains, why do they prioritize depth perception over vertical perception? What biology would that entail? What sensory organs do they possess? What world do they evolve to perceive? Yeah, I think it's better to let me just redo this as X, Z, Y. Because that's what the aliens actually mean. Alright. Another shape. Square. 4 shapes. 4 lines, whatever. I don't get it. They told us what color they were displaying. Sorry for the intrusion. Doppler? Doppler, come on in. It's great to have you in the translation room, but we're happy to have you. Is everything alright with the meteor? Absolutely everything is alright. Also, hi Batista. Hi. The glowing orbs circling the meteor's metal muscle have stopped changing colors. Orbs circling the meteor's metal muscle? To process that sentence. They stopped changing colors. They have become dark red, like at the beginning of the spectrum. Calibrating. Explain. They are calibrating our visual system to display their range of colored lights. The red is color 0. Soon we will see white, color 64. Is the range of color values they will submit, 0 to 64. In the visual window, I will update the display to display the color spectrum. I already have a colleague from my team working on passing the meteor's orbs colors data into the computer system in real time. Then you take those colored wavelengths and calibrate your end along with the meteor. Okay, will do. Perfect. Once again, sorry for the intrusion. Can you translate as you four always do? And keep them focused, Dr. Tick. Alright. Draw color over 1 and draw color under 65. Meteorite color 0. Input meteorite color 0. Or red. 0. Or color 0. Yeah, okay. I'm back again. Geez, Dop, catch a breath. Sit down and take my seat. I'm alright, and you were spot on, Batista. The orbs are white? Yep. Blindly bright white, the end of the color spectrum. Color 64. And I spoke with my colleague. He says the color data should be patching in right in. I see it. I will have the color viewer up soon. Perfect. Sorry once again for the intrusion. It's an intrusion, Doppler. You're welcome here anytime. Good. Glad to hear. I'll talk to you soon. Geez is in a hurry. His team is investigating a motionless meteor for nearly 4 months, and now its colored orbs have finally come to life. I think he's happy to see some change in the room and eager to get back. So this is now 64. Alright. Zero. Meteorite color input. Color display up. In the visuals window, I assume? Mm-hmm. Button for it in the top right of the window. Thank you. I think we needed it for this one. Meteor color, blue. Spectrum point, 50%. Color input range from 0 to 64. Visible light, human, ultraviolet, grayscale, violet. You can see all into the ultra and grayscale violet colors. Human visual spectrum, alien visual spectrum. They can see infrared and ultraviolet and grayscale. Anyway, they now have 32 right now. Is what they're emitting. Okay. Yep. 15. 1. Color meteorite. 15 or 16. Or 15.6. How about that? No. 15? No. 15.6% of 64. Let's go and calculate that. Can you just give me... Let's see, that's 8, 9, that's 10. Is it not? 10. Oops. 10. Yep. That's 49. Or something a bit... Listen, you seem to really like computers. Nothing gets past you. I love computers too if I were good with them as you are. How you see it? Skill precedes passion? I was a musical prodigy, then I play music all day. Interesting. Interesting? You have it reversed. How's that? If you played music all day, you would become a musical prodigy. A musical prodigy if I was born with a prodigy, would you not become a prodigy? So this is 49 or is it like 48.5? Also doggy, why? No. Okay. Let's see. If I tried 15.6 of 64, would that have gotten me 10? 0.56. See? Almost. It was pretty close. So now we have a 0.7... 781. So 781. 50. Okay. Yep. What do we got now? 32, 30, 40, 41. I'm gonna say 41 or 42. Okay. Okay, visuals now use their color range. Yeah, I can't wait to see it. Hey, doggy. Bye, doggy. Let's see. This is 48, 54, no. 40, 54, so 53. 52. 51. 50? What is the number that we're going to be multiplying by? 875. 875. 56. Does that make sense? So that's 40, that's 48, that's 54. No. 16, 32, 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56. That should be on the line. Oh, down here. Oh my goodness, will this message stop? Over 1,600 signals. I need to make a faster compiler. 1,600 signals for one visual? What exactly are they drawing for us? An alien? Input equals visual. That's not the meteor, is it? We're not connected to the meteor. It's a word that they've given us. That can be a cutter. Alien? Or human? Yeah, it worked. Alien. Oh, okay. Doppler, it's quite amazing what we've seen. Something you should see for yourself sometime. What is it, Collins? Well, depends on your interpretation and confidence in signal minus 45. But the interpretation of alien, because we believe the meteor has sent us a portrait of alien. Whoa! Incredible, right? The render is quite low in detail, bound by the amount of signals it takes to produce a visual transmission. Transmission was over 1,600 signals. Imagine a video game character who looks, you know, doesn't look like a blob made of dots, but is made of polygons, of 1 bajillion polygons, or even something better than polygons. Can I see the visual you rendered? I took a picture to show you. Here you go, boss. Huh. That is alien. We were confident in our understanding of signal minus 45. This is my hypothesis. If we were to create a message with visual capabilities, what would be our first message to share? A circle to calibrate the resolution. I said planet Earth, our sending address. Those are both sensible ideas, but Collins, I sense you have something else in your mind. What is it? What would be your first picture to send? Picture of a human. Maybe. Color calibration, glimpse of an alien. Hopeful, I stand by my answer. Sending a picture of Earth to aliens would tell them who sent it, from where. In a sense, it would be a portrait of all of us, our one home in the cosmos. That's, I don't know. How are they gonna find the Earth? What kind of color display is amazing? Dear Diary, I believe the aliens have sent their first self-portrait. Our relationship with the meteor, it's changing, and so is our relationship with the aliens, to our future understanding. I do wonder if all of the words we've translated were even needed for this visual display. Well, from basic math to geometry, They still don't have an idea of what color means. Act 3? Huh, that was fast. I think. I feel like. Wasn't as long as as Act 2 at least. But I guess we did go through a bunch of signals. Well, I guess that'll be that for this week. See you guys next week for Act 4. Yay.